It's time for my 2024 reading wrap-up. Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, my name is Reagan, and I am not new to YouTube, but I am new to BookTube. And one of my goals for 2025 is to start posting consistently and creating content. Let's get into my 2024 reading wrap-up. My reading goal for the year was 40 books, and I read 41. In January, I read 3 books, and I have 2 honorable mentions. The first is The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston with a 4-star rating, and the second is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros with a 5-star rating. In February, I read 5 books, and I have 4 honorable mentions. The first being Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros with a 4.5-star rating. The second being The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, which I gave a 3-star rating, but I literally haven't stopped thinking about it since I read it, so we will be doing a reread. The third is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas with a 4-star rating. And the last is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas with a 4-star rating. In March, I read 2 books, with 1 honorable mention, Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas with a 5-star rating. In April, I read 2 books with 2 honorable mentions. The first being Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas with a 5-star rating. The second being Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas with a 4.25-star rating. In May, I read 1 book with 1 honorable mention, being Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas with a 4-star rating. In June, I read 1 book with 1 honorable mention, being Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas with a 4-star rating. In July, I read 3 books with 1 honorable mention, being Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas with a 5-star rating. In August, I read 2 books with 1 honorable mention, the honorable mention being Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton with a 4-star rating. In September, I read 2 books with 2 honorable mentions, the first being Hunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton with a 4.5-star rating, the second being Icebreaker by Hannah Grace with a 4.25-star rating. In October, I read 7 books, with the honorable mention being the entire Chestnut Springs series with very high ratings. In November, I read 6 books, with 1 honorable mention being Funny Story by Emily Henry with a 4-star rating. In December, I read 6 books, with 1 honorable mention being The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid with a 5-star rating. Overall, in 2024, I found my comfort zone in books, and throughout the next year, I really want to explore different genres and branch out and just find books that I really love, regardless of popularity. If you have any comments, questions, or book recommendations, leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, subscribe. Bye guys!